What's up? What's up, Mr. Red?
Boom, we're live. It says we're live.
Yep, wide open live action. A little late. A
Yep.
little late, but
Hey, life happens, man. People get busy and stuff going on, but we're
yep.
here. That's the
Watching
main.
you. We here for the
Given,
last Wednesday of the official, I guess you can say, mud racing season. Well, I guess it ain't a mud race, but it's a official race.
mm-hmm, some
Official
kind of.
something. Official something or other. So what's been
That's right.
going on in the mud world around your place, man? You been getting ready? What you been doing? What's going on?
Oh man, got nothing to work on right now, so we just been trying to work on street truck, square body.
Yep.
Start starting to think about next season. I seen you stir the pot a little bit right there.
We
Right?
trying, man. We trying.
It happens. You start asking questions and people get mad, right?
Oh yeah. I was
Hey,
planning on I was planning on having a little get us a little, I guess you can say, race dates out here. We had some issues fall through, so but we working on it, Red. We working on it.
yep. We're trying to decide what exactly you want to do, right?
Yep.
Because
What you want to
BT,
do, where to go.
BT was trying to get a little bit of everything going, you know, back like it was the very first year. And I think that kind of
Yeah.
mixed reviews.
I don't know how,
on that. I don't know.
we'll see
I
how it
don't.
works, man.
I know the horseshoe guys want to go horseshoe, don't they? They're proud of the horseshoe.
Yep. They don't want I don't
And
think they want to race no straight line with them fellas, I don't look like.
you know, and some of the straight line guys, honestly, the way their setups are, they have a hard time in some of these horseshoes, especially the way the horseshoes are getting rougher and rougher. Because
Yeah.
it's not like a flat track to a turn to a mud hole like it used to be. They're getting
Nope.
rougher. They want to put jumps. I hear hill and hole rumors,
No, I've heard them too, man. It's getting
and I don't really want to do much of jumping and hill and holing and
no, I
stuff
like
like.
to go flat. Turning ain't too bad, but I ain't about that jumping. You gotta have something different, totally different for that jumping, my opinion.
Yep, more into the speed aspect.
Yeah, I see Mr. Rick George and the Summers is tuned in, and Zach, Mr. Kyle. You got a new body, Mr. Kyle. Mr. William Carnes in here tuned in.
Yep,
Somebody comment, give us some input on what y'all want to do next year. We'll get in this thing and race. We're gonna race them, separate them, run what we run something new, run something different. Where you want to go? Because we're
that's right.
working on
Because we did kind of separate them, and that had mixed reviews because guys felt like they wanted trucks over here or there, and instead of
it. Yep.
people running on a run. And I don't know. And when well, I'll say when we started this, we all started this because everybody's on this journey together. the The point of this series, I always wanted to, I always wanted to do was bring in trucks that you didn't see all the time at your local races. Because everybody knows about what 30 trucks we run with, 40 trucks.
Yeah.
South Carolina trucks are the South Carolina trucks. The Georgia crowd kind of runs over there on their own. The North Carolina the same way. We see
Yep.
some of each other at Twitties or a couple events, but other than series races, you don't see each other, man. You see the same groups of trucks.
Yep.
We are fortunate to have a lot of trucks in South Carolina because there's a lot of tracks. But whew, there's a lot of tracks. Y'all all put the
Wow.
schedules out, and that about blew my mind.
Man, it's like every other weekend, if you add it up, every weekend, 26, I think I counted.
It's almost every weekend. There's
It's
a
a lot.
couple months where it's not, but it's almost every weekend there's a race. And
That's gone.
I, the series wasn't supposed to be redundant. You
Yeah.
know, that's one of the things that I wanted is to give new experiences to the guys. And yeah, Horseshoe is king for about 3/4 of South Carolina. There's a lot of guys that run the Horseshoe. I'll say that.
Yep.
But also a lot of guys that run the straight line, bog, flat track, heads up, whatever it may be. You know, I'm a fan of the kind of muddy, muddy flat pit, I guess. Like
Yeah.
inches of mud or something where everybody runs up, you run about a 5. I have a lot of fun in that. And when Palmetto's a nice track under the lights, I enjoy that a lot. So, but if the series becomes all horseshoe, we may bring in a couple guys from Virginia.
Yeah.
It's basically just going to be all of us South Carolina guys. And I was trying to bring something new to these tracks. Was I don't know. That's what we were trying to do, and that's why I always felt like the straight line brought in out of state trucks because it. I
Yeah.
feel like you get that North Carolina group, you get the Georgia guys, and I don't know.
It's yeah. I
I
guess you
just
could
feel like
say,
it's going horseshoe pretty much. Almost every weekend in South Carolina is going to be a horseshoe.
and I think once you get out of here, there's more. There's not all that horseshoe. Like you said, it's mostly horseshoe is here,
Yeah,
and
look at look at what the Jason doing with the Texas mud tracks.
oh, they're doing good, man. They're going all over the place too.
Straight up. Just heads up, they've got so many trucks flocking to that
Yep. It's
because
out.
trucks from different areas can compare each other. They can meet up and compare and figure out who's the baddest.
That's right.
Not just same trucks always racing. I don't know.
There we go.
That's,
Yeah, racing there. But I like to race a little different crowd. It gets racing the same fellas all the time. It's fun and all. I enjoy it, but it gets. I guess you can say, oh, get some new meat in the game, and
yeah, some new trucks. Because some of those bad fast guys aren't going to turn, and that's cool.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And we always got a horseshoe. You're gonna the baddest horseshoe guys are going to show up at Twitty's and run. Trucks
yeah,
going wild.
oh yeah,
If you
yeah.
want to If you want to prove you're the baddest at the horseshoe, go to the World Finals, Trucks on Wild in
The
November.
World Finals. There
That's
you go.
who's the man at horseshoe. You
That's right.
know, just like fastest of the fast used to be in North
Yeah.
Carolina, paddle tire trucks, all them straight line hill and hole guys. When that was big, that was the
Yep.
place. You won that, you're like the world champ. So I don't know. All horseshoe roads lead to Twitties, basically.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
he pretty much innovated in the state, and he's got the place and the deal. So
oh,
I don't,
that's the one. Definitely, most definitely. I mean, it's fun. We get some horseshoe. It's gonna be horseshoeing, but I mean,
but
every weekend
at
you got
the
to.
same time, the straight line I feel like brings in the out of state guys.
Yeah.
Kind of like me and you talked about. So I don't know if it's smarter to just leave the horseshoe alone, like we talked about, and run some straight line stuff. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's like Chuck says, getting the other fellas. We travel. We travel. Just getting the other
Yeah.
ones to travel too is a little. But
And just because we might not visit a track, there's nothing against that track.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. What's up, Jared?
Like right now, this year, our home this year is Orangeburg Mud Bog, Twitty's Mud Bog, Thunder Alley Mudplex, Branchville Mud Bog, Little Dew Mud Bog, Tyndall Farms Mud Bog, Palmetto Mudway, and Southern Thunder Mud Track.
That's a slew of them, Bo.
That's a slew of tracks. That's a lot of people to try to wrangle together and get on one page. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's pretty. They're pretty good though. Pretty good. I thought.
Oh, oh, I thought it's been great, but
Yeah. We
now
was
you
in a
now
little.
2025, what do we do? What's best,
You want to kind of grow it something different every year because you don't want to do the same thing. In my opinion, the
Yep.
same thing. That gets old, gets draws, and like I said, I just figured put them together might draw a little more truck count, a little more crowd. You find out who it is, who's the who's. I reckon you can say
Mhm.
so, but might go away with that. We might be working on something to get some extra money in it. Might be running. I don't know. We gonna figure out something. We working on it,
Yes, sir. Because
and
I
so
know with the heads up stuff, and that only happens every now and then. So,
yeah,
you know,
to run one class. Yeah, they run a bunch of consistency down there, Chuck. That's their big race down there around Georgia, down Cobbtown. They run that.
yeah, but they're starting to get the heads up pretty heavy now that they
Yeah,
got that. It's cool.
That's true. I mean, it's fun, and you ain't really got the fastest truck in the world to win that thing neither. So
A lot of it puts it on the driver more than you think.
yeah,
You
yeah. Oh,
know,
it does. It does.
it's it's
I
harder than. Yeah, I'm terrible. I'm terrible.
you
I'll run any of y'all toe to toe in the horseshoe. I tell you what,
that tree makes a difference, man.
woo, that tree cuts me to pieces.
Yep. It's just
And guess what? I don't hate it. Getting
no, I
better.
don't either. I don't hate horseshoe. I ain't fond of them. I ain't fond of them. I ain't too great at them, but
You're getting better though, aren't you?
yeah, I'm getting better. That's probably why they don't want to darn run with us in the horseshoe. They know that Great Pape's gonna be a killer for 2025 in that horseshoe.
I
How about
think
that?
so. They're going, dang, if BT can get second or third in the horseshoe, I know he can get me in a straight line. I ain't got a chance.
I ain't got a chance. I'm setting it just like we set the rules for my truck. We setting this for
Set the hook, baby. All right? Set the hook on him.
setting them up. I see Fred tuning. I know he's got something. Fred, you got us a hog cooking, boy. What's going on?
Fred. Fred going wild. Yeah, let's talk about the demo derby, man.
That's gonna be fun, bro. I still ain't
Demo
got a ride. You got a ride?
and beater car race,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. Beat a
So
car.
then they go demo them, right?
I reckon that's gonna be interesting. I see the track looks good. It's flat and looks like a lot of room. A
I
lot of
think
room.
what, like 2 laps to go, they send them over the jumps.
Yeah, that's what they ought to do. I'm gonna see who all shows up for that demolition derby. That's gonna be interesting. I ain't messing with it.
Come on, you didn't get a rental,
I had time to go trade it in. So
man. I get it on. You need me to get on the way by.
there you go. Swing by and pick one. Just pick one out the crowd and bring it foot to us. Pick two of them up. We both gonna have something to run.
Get one of them running, and we get it on the way by.
He called me the other day and said, "Man, you ain't coming to get another car." I said, "Man, I ain't got time to mess with that thing. I still got the other one I got to bring back." Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Fred and them getting it ready, tuned in. I guess you talking about the track, Fred. They get the track ready. It looks good from what I saw.
Yeah, I saw it look real good. I think I saw it this afternoon.
Yeah,
Tony
I think
place looked
Sky
nice.
said they're having the little do dinner this weekend as well. He says he's cooking a pig. That'll be great. I mean,
They're doing a lot of that hog cooking. Been watching him on Facebook
he's
do
getting
that.
pretty good at it too. Looks good. I ain't never
Makes
had
me.
none. It looks good, man. I say I want to discuss another little thing. Some people kind of, I guess, the rules get them for a little bit for some reason. The rule deal, and I guess they think we got too many rules. I guess I
Too
don't know.
many.
Too many rules,
Go to
but
nobody. I seen some nobody trucks recently running around.
yeah,
Right. I'm like, how the heck is that going? It got no body on it. Yeah. Good to go. I don't
yeah.
know.
I mean, I mean, the rules is rules. I don't mind. I don't mind 'em.
Pretty much written around most of our trucks.
Yeah,
Pretty
anybody
much.
can fit them, but it's basically something you gotta have. I think you gotta have something. You gotta have some kind of something.
How light, cut up, small, what
Yeah,
we want. Huge motor. We want 700 motor in a 400 class.
yeah. I
We
put a
thought
nine.
throwing the
Yeah,
small block class out the window.
yeah.
Thought about doing that. I
Go to
don't know.
38. I don't know if they'd bite on that. We just throw the small blocks out and let them dig 38s and don't run them. Don't let them run. That sounds like pretty good.
Then you'll
Got the,
either have a mean small block or a big block.
yep, one out of two.
But that's fine.
The
We can
rules.
you throw that aluminum block rule out.
And we just throw it all out. We can do that too. We can give them the race, whatever it takes, man.
I know where a good one is that somebody wants this aluminum block.
And they just paint
That's
it.
that's a lot of weight off the front, isn't it?
Yeah, you can take some of that flex seal and paint the block. They never know.
How light would that thing be with one of them in it?
It's pretty light. Pretty light. I mean, they'll take it. So
Well,
testing on 38s now. Willis is testing all the time. I mean, we ain't even got to take the trucks. We'll let them run.
He said, "Let them eat. Put the nitrous on them." Nah.
Yeah, man, it's all fun till you get your butt spanked a couple times.
Cuts. Let's throw out the tire rule and put the cuts in there.
Yeah,
If you
and horseshoe motor don't matter. Body don't matter. Tires don't matter much either. It's all about how you drive. I reckon a little bit, but I think they can outmotor you.
I'll tell you what, the last 10 to farms, I drove terrible. That was terrible. That was terrible. In what I put 6 seconds on you, 10 on Cody, and like
They're pretty
eight
much.
dudes behind. And I drove, it was all I got into that. And I looked Cassie, I said, "Oh my God." I said that was awful. He said, "Yeah." I said,
Yeah,
that was awful. And it was
it
like a
run.
team or something.
Yeah, I run like a 60s, maybe. I don't know.
Truck matters.
Yeah, you gotta have something, man. You can outmotor them. That power. It's all about that horsepower and wheel speed, in my opinion.
Gotta
JB
be able
says,
to so
yeah. JB says aluminum block don't mean nothing. I hear you, JB. Get some scales. Buy some scales, JB. Then what we gonna do? Then they're gonna be crying for show. We can't buy no scales. We got scales. I think Curtis has
what
got
you
scales.
everybody super heavy?
Yeah.
Like, all right, that truck's 4,000 pounds. Everybody gotta weigh 4,000 pounds.
I believe if you got a scale, you hurt a bunch of people's feelings. Because I think a bunch of them trucks don't weigh what they think they weigh.
Probably so.
They don't.
There's probably some of them be scratching their head and going, "How the heck are they?" Uh,
And I think some of them ain't as light as they think too. So
some of them are not as light as they think, and some of them are heavier than they think they are too.
yeah, yeah.
Now
I mean,
take that. We had a fat cheese puff. It was a lead.
it makes a difference, man. Get some scales difference. How about Hammer? He's ready. He's got that Toyota already. I see they trying to buy another truck. You see that?
That Hammer Junior.
Yeah, old ball peen shopping around.
He couldn't stay out long. You heard we got a good set of lights and going heads up racing. He coming back.
That's what he said. That's what he said. I heard somebody put him on a good one for a good price, but we'll see. He
Yeah, I
might
heard
get
there's
on.
a killer that might have been for sale, but I don't know. It might be, I talked to that fella I think earlier, and it might be back off the market.
I don't know if that was just Facebook talk or what. I saw that.
I think it was on the market, but I think it's back off the market.
It's gonna be
He
fun, man.
stuff and was like, "Oh man, going on the market." I said,
It's gonna be fun. I mean, another going back to the series. I think once we get this thing figured out, it's gonna be good. I just don't want nobody to get left behind because there might
"Yep,
be some stuff in the workings. You know what I'm talking about? It might be something in the workings that's gonna be might be pretty good.
yep,"
Yeah.
and we've been trying to reach out to everybody. One of them that I have that is left behind, and it shouldn't be, and I need to get with is Cody. I can't. I need to get with Cody, but
Yeah, we gotta get up with him.
everything's all good there. Cobbtown is not left behind, so nobody. Southern Thunder is not. Nobody think that. We ain't trying to leave nobody out.
No, we just trying to work it out what's best for us and best to get run. My man showing that shade says he's in the market for a truck. The sidelines suck.
Yeah, they do. Having to watch is awful.
Oh man, it won't be long. Y'all be back in the seat before you know it.
See, everybody's watching right now, huh? We all watching TV. None of us going racing unless you got a
Yeah,
beater. Then you
you got to beat a car. Saturday's the place to be. 12 o'clock, Orangeburg Mud Bog, baby.
telling you.
Beater car, demolition derby. And ain't no telling what else might break out. You don't never know. It's
Yep,
gonna
I
be
think I saw on there Tyler Matthias got him one with V treads all around, but I thought there was a
yeah,
$500 limit, so I think that might put him over the limit.
yeah. I thought there was a tire rule too. I thought you couldn't have a V tread.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a couple rules in that thing. They might want to look at that. Cassie said he's looking for a Ford.
Rules. You can't have no rules. You tell me they even put rules in the darn beater car race, BT?
I
Why they
think
do that? You
they
got
got
rules
beater
in
car
beater
rules.
car race, and you don't want no rules in mud racing. Get
Yeah,
them out of here.
gotta have them rules, man.
You gotta have some kind of rules.
Got trucks to dig out the woods. What the world? It won't take no time, Chuck. Come on down and see us, man. We have a good time.
That's right.
Have a good time. I heard Mr. The Godfather Racing went to Cobb Town last weekend, or weekend
Oh,
before last, whenever it was.
nice.
So they did some race. I don't know if I guess they did race that consistency class. I don't know if they raced off the tree or not.
Yep.
But
Probably that consistency over there, man. That's a chance at some good money.
yeah, so
You
they
know.
broke up a bunch of stuff. All that new power he's got.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
But yeah, we I don't know, man. It's gonna be. I'm ready to go
That
racing right now.
that track hooks over there at
It
Cobbtown.
does. It says toward the front and the rear.
I hit second gear there, and it pulled the motor down. I said, "Oh, huh."
After you made the sandwich,
Yeah. After I ate a sandwich,
off tree and consistency. I think did who won it? I think did Jimmy win it again? Or Jimmy win it? He said Chandler won it. Chandler towed the truck up. Okay. Chuck, you got that new killer of yours built yet? You working on it? I got something on the counter at the shop waiting on you. Come pick
oh,
up.
he's got a new one coming to life.
Oh, that's what I hear. I hear there's gonna be some killers made. People looking for people, hunting people.
Hunting people. I hope they hunting you.
I don't know why they hunting me.
We hunting you, hunting Jimmy Royal.
That's what they say. You might have to go out of state some this year. We might do some Mississippi or something. We might have to try something.
They were trying to hunt them hares. Them hares won half the series, right?
Yeah, no joke. Mean
Or
Green style first place. Yeah, the Hares, they kill it. They killed it. How many classes did they win?
they won
Two?
Veach the snowball, and then the wild hare won the horseshoe, and then the combination of all of them with Snowman won big tire. I
Damn,
think.
3 out of 5.
Yep.
Damn, Fred, y'all got to get back in, man. Y'all like the champs.
The triple champs right there, huh?
Ain't no joke, man. You can't just take it and bail out. You got to
That's
get
what I'm
in.
triple champs. For
You got
sure.
to. I mean, you got to get in there and get in. That's what you got to do.
Them boys are bad at a horseshoe, and that right there with Snowman shows you that in a point series, you got to show up and race and be competitive, and man, you can win it. You don't
Yep.
have to be the fastest. You know what I mean? You can be the second fastest and just put it to him every time.
Yep. How many races did he win? How many points races did he win? You know?
Fred
Yeah.
won like 3.
Oh, he won.
Fred was
I thought he won a good bit.
double points race and another one. So Fred was
He was racking up on them.
yeah, and Snowman and Taz were trading pretty even right there.
Yeah.
I wish we could have
Jimmy.
got Fred to run with them, but I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with them. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Dang, old Mr. The boss man, Jimmy Rogers, got third in the small tire. How about that? That's pretty good. I guess Jimmy went the big white 4 because they was running 38s, I reckon.
Yeah, I think actually his dad was running the mean green or the
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
green because I think Jimmy put him out first round or something. I saw on Facebook.
Fred said he won a first at Matt, second at Tyndall, second at Branchville. Okay. That's why you got to be consistent, man, in them series, man. You got to be consistent up front, man. You can't put you up there, boy.
That's right, and that's against pretty much the baddest horseshoe trucks that I know of. You know, we're in that class. All the ones that were willing to put it on the line,
Yep.
and that's the deal. You're willing to show you're the best.
Yep.
Oh,
Mr. Rick.
Wild
Mr.
Hair
Rick.
said, "Work out, Snowman."
He's a driving, man. That thing's a killer.
Fred's
Second
on
small tire last I checked.
better watch out though in that clan for Pinkalicious.
Yeah.
Evelyn's coming.
Yep. Mr. Rick George is asking you, we gonna run limited or unlimited? We're gonna run one of them, might run both of them. Depends on which way we go. We're working on something, so we're gonna have it
Yeah.
sooner than later. We had some stuff fall through this week.
And I'm also a fan of going back to what we used to call outlaw DOT,
Yep.
you know, which was basically our limited class, looked like a truck, front engine, but power adders and paddle tires if you
Yeah.
want them.
On a full body truck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a skin truck or whatever, no rails.
Yeah. Well,
But
that's yeah. We working on it. Like I said, we would had something this weekend. We had some stuff fall through on us, so we starting scratch again.
yep,
Got to make some
and
calls, line some stuff up, but we getting there.
if we go just straight line, so be it. You know,
Hey, whatever we got to do, we doing.
there's plenty of horseshoe stuff here
Yeah, without
and
running. That's right.
all the time. So that might make some of these races a little different.
Yep.
You know, because you look at the schedule and it's like horseshoe, 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 like every other weekend, it's like, oh, heads up. Hmm. And one thing I'd like to say too is, like, say we go to your facility, say we are gonna race heads up for the series. I would like to race heads up and then go in the mud after. Same thing
Yeah.
at Pat, like he did. I feel like that worked out well. That
Oh yeah.
you could get two different crowds of people or two different crowds of trucks, or most of the trucks showed up for the flat track, raced,
Rambo.
hung, ran at night, which makes for an awesome day. So remember that, y'all, that BT and Patrick both have mud holes at their place.
Yep.
So if it is a flat track race, we can run the mud too, right?
I'm down with that, Red. Chuck's he's down.
We got these facilities that can do so much, man.
Yep. I don't know. It's been bamboozling me. I'm ready to
And
get going.
say if we don't run horseshoes, that doesn't mean we hate horseshoes. And if we don't go to the track, that don't mean that we dislike
Yeah.
track or anything, because everybody's been so good to us. And don't think that because we don't go to a track, we're not gonna do this and promote a track.
Yeah. That's right.
I always do, and so no matter what we do, I don't want anybody to have any hard feelings, because
Yep.
BT's working hard to try to figure out what the heck we need to do to try to get this thing running smoothly, and it's a lot.
Oh, it is. There's a lot going on. I got to talk to my buddy. I've talked to Mr. Rick George. He might help us out. Get us some flat tire trucks, fast trucks in here running. Everybody used to run the mud ball. Everybody used to run straight line. What's wrong with straight line? But now they want to run horseshoe. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like
I
you say,
don't
it's a
know.
lot of horseshoe racing. It's a lot of
I
horseshoe racing.
Yeah, and it used to be kind of in South Carolina. Twitty's was the horseshoe. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Say you Twitty's and Yamasee. You go back 5, 6 years ago. Now everybody's opening up and they're all kind of going to horseshoe. What's
Going that
cool,
way. Yeah.
whatever. I don't know. I enjoy the mud scene because that's where you get your tuning at. You're tuning and you're tweaking, and you can tell
Yeah.
what's fast. You know, that's what we're trying to do is outrun the other guy, right?
Yeah.
Not get a ounce
Have a good mix of them all. Yep. I like good facilities too. And we try to go to everywhere we can, but you can't have, like run a series. You can't have a race every weekend. It's every other weekend and expect the fellas to run it. That's too much,
Yep.
in my opinion.
Yeah, like I was looking at the schedule release, and I'm like, oh man. I mean, in some ways it's awesome, but some ways there's going to be attrition in
Oh yeah, it's
2020.
gonna be a lot of it. A
Not
lot.
only trucks, but fans. How
It's gonna be a
often
lot.
can you? Like, I can't afford. It probably costs $300 or something, probably to
Easy.
go in state or whatever to probably your track. You're about an hour and a
Yeah.
half away. Probably costs about $300 or so at least,
Yeah.
just to put gas in the car, the race fuel, and a little bit of food and entry and stuff. But man, you can't do that every single.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
There's going to be
Hey,
some attrition,
yeah, that's right. You
but
pay big money, they'll get there, but that's what they say. I don't believe that neither. We done had races, we paid out money. It's gonna add big money, and it still don't come race. So it's kind of. But I agree. If we get some money to add to the pot, some good money that we can pay, it'll make a difference. I think. You're
Oh
right.
yeah.
But there's gonna be
Ti-
a lot of. I think it's gonna be a lot of low truck counts.
Well, big money on the line always draws, but you know what? It draws sharks too.
Yep.
So, but that's good because that increases the truck count.
Yeah. And then another thing, like you said, if we decide to run a couple tracks and don't run another couple tracks, ain't no hard feelings. It ain't we picking on somebody or nothing,
Yeah,
but
there's a lot going on behind the scenes that everybody on that watches the show doesn't know. You
yeah,
know,
that's right. Yeah.
there's a lot of communications and stuff going on behind the scenes. So stuff goes down. It is what it is, and there's no hard feelings. We're
Yeah,
gonna
ain't no
race,
hard feelings.
you know.
We gonna race. We gonna look. I'm just trying to do. It's kind of hard, man. Cause see, I look at this thing as I want to help the track aspect of it, the tracks we go to
That's
as a
exactly.
track promoter, whatever. So, and it's kind of hard to try to look at that, and it's a lot, man. It's a lot. So,
Yep.
and then I don't want to hear because if we have a series and we leave a track out and our dates close to their date, then they gonna hear that we trying to people laying out to go to the point series and stuff and that. And that hurts you too. That hurts tracks too,
Yep.
But what you do, what you do.
Let them meet, race where you want to race, and do what you want to do. Right.
Yep, I think we're gonna come out with ours, get our shit lined up, what we're gonna race, and it is what it is. Hope everybody gets in and races with us. Let's go.
That's right. That's what I'm talking.
But
I want to sling some mud. It's been a while since I've slung any mud.
Rhett's gonna outrun us all on that killer anyway. That new one they get in building, whatever they're doing.
Yeah, we get this new truck online.
Be killer, man. I gotta do something with mine. I'm gonna be falling behind.
Hmm. Right. No.
We got to put a magnet on that block already. I can tell.
Hey, nobody can take. That's what I've already heard too. Nobody can take that truck in, so I ain't got to worry about it. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Y'all believe that, right?
We're gonna take the three only trucks we're gonna take is the top three trucks at the end of the night. That'll solve it
So
all.
they're the ones that placed, I guess, right?
Yeah, it don't make nobody cares if you place four. They don't give a shit. You spray 150 shot of nitrous to it.
Yep. And that's a pain in the butt too, checking. And you got people that don't want you to tech, people that
Yep.
want you to tech every second, people that you know what I mean,
Yeah,
uh, and nobody wants to tech. And
that's
some
the
of them want
hard part.
to tech, they just want to tech so they can cause problems.
Yep.
Like, I want to be the tech guy, but I'm gonna throw out every single truck there is. I'm like, well, what the heck is that?
Yep.
What attitude is that?
I've been trying to pull the strings on my fella. Try to.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to include, not exclude.
Yeah.
And
I try to talk one fella into being the tech man. He don't own a truck. He knows that he's a smart fella. He knows a lot, but I'm pulling. He's trying. I'm trying to talk him into it. We'll see how that works. We don't know. Got Cody, the Godfather, just tuned in. What's going on? How y'all doing? They all got them
got
a beater car.
your car ready.
I don't know if they do or not. The man saying no. Good beater car. I don't know. JB, you got a beater car for this weekend, Bo? You got a Ford I can drive around and beat around in?
Just don't make it a Taurus because if you hit a bump, they just die. I don't know what the deal is.
Man, Bo, I'm my old buddy Steve Fountain tuning. What's up, Mr. Steve? He's got a new track coming too. Is that thing gonna be ready this year, Ed?
I don't know. We need to talk to Mr. Steve.
He's got a good. I heard he's building a good track up there around North Carolina up there. I think it's ain't far from Cody and them, is it?
Yeah, I used to see updates on it, but I haven't seen any updates in a while. I don't know if it's been wet up there with all this rain and stuff, or if it's almost ready to go.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be heads up.
Side by side, heads up racing. I mean, that's what they do on TV. That's what you all don't want to do. I've seen. Might be on Discovery Channel or something. You don't know.
That's what they do on TV, don't they? Them
Yeah. What?
like them
What?
street outlaw guys. As much as I hate them, they're so big, man. They're so big because there's drama in a
That's what
truck
they
going,
like.
truck. And that puts the drama in the racing, not the
Yep.
drama and all the other crap. The drama
Yep.
is at the starting line to the finish line. That's where it should be.
Yep. That's a fact. In this truck, baby, get it. We're gonna work on it. I don't know what else, man. I mean,
I'm looking forward to getting this tree that's caused so much controversy.
oh
Uh,
boy.
and I guess that's all on me. And we'll get it straight. We'll make it up with sponsorship money and stuff in the future because the plan was to get that and to grow and to be able to grow both sides of the series. And
Yep.
ev- everywhere we go, they have the timing system for just one pass or a horseshoe because it's the same thing. It's the timers like y'all have, right? You got what, 2, 3 sets of the things.
Yeah.
You know, nobody had the heads up system in South Carolina, so was trying to get that to be something that these tracks in the state could use, but I guess it kind of backfired because as you all know, I've been trying to unite the tracks the whole time, you know,
Yep.
and
It's it happens, man. Hey, it
we're
ain't the
gonna
end of
have
the world.
to use it. So
Yeah.
come have fun with it, y'all, and we might be amazed at the young kids and some of the fans that we can get out there on the flat track to run off a tree with some of these daily drivers and stuff. If
Yeah.
we start like the old days, man, when I call it the old days, back in like 99, 2000, we used to all go to Ridgeville,
Yep.
everybody go to Ridgeville and they have all them nitrous trucks and all, and them dudes would run to be 200 foot and the mud would be falling after they'd go.
Yeah.
That's cool. That was fun to watch in the mud. And then the track would, get a little drier as the night would go on. At the end of the night would be all the street trucks. And I don't mean modified street. I don't
Street
mean
trucks.
dog box hunting trucks. I mean year 2000 trucks in the year 2000 running through
Yeah,
the mud
daily
hole.
drivers. That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. And
What's up?
some of what we need to get back into to grow this sport again is some of the average Joe, I'll call them, because these trucks, they're getting out of hand, man. Some of these guys got 40, 50, 60, 70. I heard $100,000 motors in some of these trucks, you
Oh
know?
yeah.
So
And it might
that'll be,
work out if you get figured out, do the little brackets. The bracket to be that's probably gonna be interesting. We could try that one time, see how that bites, because
yeah,
then you could race anybody. You set the timers up and all that, and you can run anybody. It makes it
yep,
even because that's big time drag race. They love that crap.
yeah. And you should have, well, you saw them at Palmetto when we did it, even though we were not running off the tree because the timer they had it for some reason set for 6 seconds when you pulled up there
Yeah,
to
that's right.
stop. So we had to abandon that. That's what was going on, y'all. The whole system was working perfect at Palmetto, but when the truck staged, for some reason it was set on like 6 seconds or 4 seconds,
Yeah, for
and
the stage light
it
fall.
was taking like an hour to update the computer after the dude
Yeah.
tried to. So that's why we just went to fastest pass because it's not worth all the getting upset. Some people got
Oh yeah.
upset. It wasn't heads up, but deteriorated. It isn't, next time it will be.
And
That's
we had
why
some
we got new Portatree, right, BT? So it'll have
and
red line, win line. It'll print you out a time. It'll give you a slip that tells you what the other dude did. Reaction time, ET. It's gonna be cool.
yes, we get it set up. Might do some test passes on it, get it set up and see what we'll do.
Yeah, and a lot of that'll help you tune for other types of racing.
Yeah.
You know, you get the truck to run on the flat track pretty good, and it should run in the mud hole, I would imagine.
Yeah, it
You
ought
know,
to. Then we can call out all these haters and get them on there and see what they got.
there you go.
That's gonna be
That
that'll be
yeah, bring them. Come on down.
and then see that's another thing like at the house at in Branchville, you could set that thing up in the mud hole.
Yeah,
We could
we
run
do.
side by side in the mud.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be for points because we've talked about doing that before, and people were so worried the mud holes wouldn't be exactly the same that they didn't want to do it for points, right? Wasn't that kind
That's
of the
right. Yep.
consensus? Well, okay, we'll put the tree over there and we'll run a regular race, heads up off the tree in the mud, and they'll be close. I mean,
Yeah, it's close.
sorry if they're not perfect, but
Yeah.
you'll also get redrawn in the bracket each time. In drag racing, there's a good lane and there's a bad lane. It may be different in mud racing because the difference in time, like
Yeah.
the maybe, but they're a tenth of a second in drag racing's of half a second in mud racing. So come
Oh
on.
yeah. One pass per line. Yeah, you do both. And it's just like the drag, if you go drag racing, even the drag racing, the tracks ain't the same. They ain't always the same.
That's what I'm
So
saying. The lane, one lane to the
yeah,
other, everything's different, man.
that's just a
Especially
luck of the draw.
into it as much as we are into it.
Yeah.
Some of them spectators say, "Oh, that mud hole looks the same," but the seasoned mud racer, they can tell a
Oh
difference.
yeah. Ours is gonna be pretty close to same. Believe me, there's a lot of hard work to go to the ones in Branch, buddy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man,
And
you just can, you know.
we're gonna get it going. We're gonna get the word around this weekend. Talk it out. Got some fellas we're gonna get. So we'll see. Hope they show a big crowd up so we can get that thing kicked off at the beta race.
That's right.
And
Big beater car. That's gonna be
we
cool.
might just we might go to a
Dim,
beta car series.
hopefully they get, remember to disconnect your airbags. Right, that was one of the few
Yeah,
rules.
that was one of
No,
the rules.
no hitting in the driver's door.
Yep.
Disconnect your airbags. Helmet, neck
Win-
brace, seat
Windows
belt.
got to be down. Windows got to be down,
Windows got to be down. What was that?
and got to have a front window.
Yeah, and stay in the darn car, y'all. Don't pull a Tony hair and get out and start
That was
running.
the track man, the track owner, promoter, whatever you want to call it.
It
Broke the
looked like
first rule.
something off of Mad Max, Bo.
He was getting it, son.
They were coming to get him. Doom Max.
He was getting it now, no doubt. That was pretty fun. That was a good race, bro.
And they weren't going to hit the brakes probably till they hit him.
Golly, that was ooh, that could have been ugly,
Yep.
real
Stay
ugly.
in the car. But the demo derby, that's going to be insane right there.
Yeah, I ain't
Dude,
messing with that. Mm-mm.
total them all out.
Cause it look like they look like they got a lot of space. That's a lot of starting, going, and running room, man.
Yeah.
So,
This probably tell your age. You remember what is it? Destruction Derby back in the day on the
oh
plate
yeah,
one. Yeah, they'd start you off and you.
that's rough. I ain't got no sense for that. I can't mess with that. What's up,
Mm,
Billy, Lily? I see Fred says, yeah, I think Tony's still catching devil with them kidney stones, man. He ain't gonna be doing no racing.
yeah, he's been down and out.
So we're
Hopefully
gonna
recovering. I imagine he's
we're
a
gonna
little
get
irritated
that.
now.
Yeah, I talked to him the other day. He said he went to the doctor, but they didn't fix it or something. They said he might have got it or something. I was like, damn, dude, you need to find another doctor.
Yeah, they didn't do it. Now they might have did it, and
Yeah, so man, got to get out of Orangeburg, Tony. Can't be in Orangeburg, brother.
yeah, come on down here to MUSC or something in Charleston.
Yeah, get that
All right.
thing fixed up right. It's gonna be beat a car, but man, yeah. If anybody's got any ideas or opinions or anything, hit us up. Let me get a call. What
One
you
thing
think?
I'll next year, no matter what, whether it's probably not going to be a points deal, is somebody has got to do a multi-part something for these bigger trucks, like a Throttle Kings or something. Like I want to see like James and Kit and these big
Oh
trucks
yeah,
go head to head, dude. These battles of behemoths or something like that.
yeah. That'll be a good racing.
Tug a car, drag a tire through a mud hole, hook to each
Something
other.
interesting.
Yeah, man. And then see them drag race. Remember when Kit and
Yep,
James race at your track? They're
yep.
much faster now. I'd like to see them do it again.
That'd be a
Both
pretty
of them.
good race. That'd be a pretty
Yeah,
good race.
that would
That'd,
be.
That damn James, that man, that we ought to have something like Racer of the Year. That he ought to get it because he came a long way. Because
Yes, he has.
he has got that truck doing right. He's come a
He's got
long ways.
now for some of them big guys. They're gunning for
Oh yeah,
him. He was gunning for them. Now they're gunning for him. In trucks like that, that's what I was thinking of when I was talking about a big ball class or something for the
yeah.
horseshoe. Something them dudes because they put on a show. I enjoy that seeing a
Oh
bunch of
yeah.
them there. And it's weird how you see the sport like evolve. The trucks were big for a while. Now some of them are getting smaller.
Yep.
You
But they still keeping it big. The bigger tires and
Yeah, and there's something to be said for that.
oh yeah.
Dude goes out there and he's like, everybody's got 38s or whatever with lightweight rims and all this stuff. And the dude rolls out there with 42s with bumpers and steel rims, and he's like, "What's up?"
Rolling, digging too, man.
Got headlights and air conditioner probably.
Yep.
Cool. Something to be said for that.
That's pretty good. I like him. He's got it. He has come a long way with that big Dodge.
Oh yeah,
And it's Dodge power too. Mopar power. He does
yeah,
all
yeah.
the work himself too, so
Mm-hmm.
that speaks a lot too.
Yes, it does. Doing everything yourself, taking care of yourself, building it yourself.
I think he does all his motor work and everything. So that's built, not bought. He speaks for himself. That's where it's at. Good deal. Who'd you how about you got you some plaques, Red?
Yeah, I got them still in the car. I ain't even opened them because I didn't want to see them yet. But I know you saw the proof, so they're cool
Yeah.
looking.
It looks pretty good from what I've seen. Looks pretty dang good. I got your belt at the house. I clean it up and shine it up.
Dang,
Yeah, bring
Wister
it to you.
always first class job, man. On shirts, trophies, anything like that.
Yeah, he
Logo,
does.
logo concepts, right?
I think he does a bunch of racing truck shirts for all them fellas in trucks and all.
Yep, that's where your Twitties trophies come from too.
Yeah.
The old, if y'all remember what Mud City, right? They used to
Yeah,
have.
Mud City. Yep, yep. They did his
Who-
too, didn't they?
You got one of them Georgia trophies, BT?
I don't think I got a Georgia one.
Ah, come on, those are cool. I like
Just
different shapes. Them
doing
trophies are
shit.
expensive, man. So when you
Yeah.
try to weigh them things, that means something.
Versus the 4.3 V6. He wanting to call him out already. Look at that. Jet's trying to call Kid out
Oh, there you go.
in the V6. Come on now.
When does he want it?
That's right. When you want it.
I'm
First
about to go.
time out.
Kit and all them are in the shop right now working on his truck. I'm about to go there in a few minutes. When you
Oh
want
man.
you want to lock it in? I go lock it in for you.
We get it locked in. That's a grudge racing word right there. Lock them
Hey,
in.
don't get next to Kit. Kit's truck's so big now he might just accidentally run you over. They better watch out.
6. That's a big. It's a man. He goes different. Like you said though, they go different than everybody else. Everybody else wants to get smaller and faster and quicker, and he's just getting bigger and bigger.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and that's what I don't know. I like them big trucks, but I feel
Yeah,
like they're different. They're on slightly a different path. So
yeah,
look,
I
look
agree.
what they did with the mega trucks. They
Yep,
they bog mega truck class in there for some of the guys that aren't
yeah,
basically a lightweight skinned out mega.
yeah,
Right or wrong, I think it would be pretty cool to have a bog mega class. Like even Jimmy Royal could probably get up in it. You know what I mean?
yeah. Oh yeah, in the white truck. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's a big old truck. I don't know.
that's
We just,
interesting.
I think me and you like to. I don't know. I do. I like to look at different things and try to do different stuff, and sometimes it makes people mad.
Yeah, advanced. People don't like change, man. People don't like.
Fairly advanced, but just I don't know. I just see a need sometimes. Like for a while, I saw the small blocks getting their butt kicked a little bit. Now,
Yeah,
a few that can run with the big blocks, but there's still a few that. But maybe we delete that small block. Maybe
yeah.
not.
You remember we had a man before we started small block class. We had a man come win every class. Remember that?
Yeah, ran big, run train on everybody.
On everybody. Sure
Tyler,
did.
say his name right. The
Yeah.
champ, the
Yeah.
champ. He was a
Yep.
double champ. In that, I thought that was running trucks away.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, with our small block class, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I feel like right now that Cheese Puff, Grape Ape, Willis, Steve Hahn, and Rick are kind of hurting the rest of it because they're pulling away to they can run with the big blocks. I feel like
Yep.
not all of them. I'm not saying we can dominate y'all big blocks. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that
So do we tell them trucks they gotta run up a class and can't run the small block class? Because if you do away with the small block, then you had the bigger killers coming in that class. You see what I'm saying?
that's my other point. Is that me and
So
you would talk about maybe we just make it a 38 class, but then the big tire killers would be in the 38 class, and you're probably have one truck win both DOT classes again.
yeah,
It I don't care who wins, but I don't think one truck winning everything helps anything.
it don't. It ain't good.
Truck being able to win all the time. If
Yeah,
you write a type of racing around a truck and it can win all the time. Like say if we went all heads up flat track racing or whatever, I'd be like, oh man, BT and Willis. Basically, I feel like
oh
man,
yeah, that's not good for neither. I don't. Yeah,
y'all two are really good on that, and I feel like y'all two are gonna win. I done said it over and over. Y'all give BT a light, he's gonna probably show you the tailgate. But that's just
yeah,
how
yeah.
it's been. He's been good on the light. That ain't him
Yep.
saying he's good at it. That's me saying he's good at it. And that's why we like to mix it up some.
They only do straight line, and I ain't. I right or wrong. What you mean straight line? Straight line mud, Corey? I know you the champ, Chuck. That's Chuck. No, I don't know why I say Corey. I don't know why I said damn Corey. I'm reading Corey on this side. It's Chuck on this side. What you
I
don't
don't have
agree
it
with?
on
You
my
can't see the
phone.
comments. Oh, you on your
No.
phone. That's why you can't see the comments. The fast track. That's why he don't agree with. There's a comment. Can you read that? Can you read it? Nope.
Mm-mm.
Hey, well, I don't agree because some of them trucks don't run in the mud. Now, oh yeah, some of the straight line flat track trucks. Yeah, I agree with that. Some of them can't run in a mud hole. Yeah, I agree 100% with that. Some of them just flat track, fast track trucks.
Yeah. And now when we're talking about the outlaw DOT or limited, unlimited, whatever that becomes, that'll always be on the flat track.
Yeah,
Y'all are y'all are fast and don't feel comfortable. Some of y'all in a mud hole, so just
and
put
it
them track and
and
be heads up. And y'all are plenty entertaining heads up flat
yeah,
track.
and see, and every track in every local track's got a flat track.
Yeah.
Everywhere's got one to run.
Yep.
Twitties, may I'd say, nah, it's not
No.
good, but the rest of
That,
them's got a flat track.
yep.
So, and I'll say something else. Like I was talking to a fellow the other day. I ain't trying to toot our horn or nothing, but the biggest races they had, truck count, spectator count, was a series race.
Oh, undoubtedly, we had some good races this year.
So, I mean, we trying to help the tracks
We
too. So,
started off with a smash, didn't we?
yeah,
We almost lost. Almost lost the truck about the second. No, the first pass on the flat track, right?
yeah.
Um, Thomas. No, not Thomas Perry. The red and black S10. I can never remember these guys' names.
Perry Thomas. And his
No, he's
name
got
Perry.
that's the
I don't know. I
Arnold.
get him. I get him confused too.
No, because we ain't seen him enough. But that truck pulled a wheelie and caught a little edge, and he saved it. And then Randy George did the same thing. I'm
Yeah,
like, oh lordy.
I
Them
got.
boys took a
I
little
got.
bit of hook out that track, and they all were like, that track hook's pretty good. It's like,
Yep.
yeah, that ain't a farm field.
Yep.
I said
Hooks and
it.
goals, brother.
Farm field in that red clay, bro. There's a reason why some of them times look low. Now we've
Yep.
got us good timing systems. Maybe somebody can break a record,
There you go. Well, hey, I got a comment for you.
right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Ball Peen got a comment for you. He says, I know of a small block coming to play. Going to make y'all change the rules again.
Ooh, I think I see.
Man.
I'll tell you what, there are sledgehammers in the works, right, VT? There's some
Yep.
dudes. They're building trucks. They're building motors.
But I'm gonna tell you, like I tell you before, Rick, I'm from Missouri. You got to show me.
That's right. Show me
You talk
state.
you got to talk from the sideline. You got to show me, Cat Daddy.
That's right. Yeah, I can't wait to see. I want to see that pretty Jeep Cody Green's got make a hit. That
That
thing's gonna
thing
be
ought to be. He's been working on it for 15 years now, ain't you, Cody?
15 or 16.
Something like that. Racing. I heard
Perfection.
David.
Must be bad, though. Must be perfect.
Hey, some people's like that. It's gonna be good time this year. We're gonna get it fixed out. But David Hewlett, when you get that small block killer, you just let me know. We'll work out something. Always
Is it a
something.
small block killer or it's a small block that is a killer?
I heard some rumors about a small block making. Let's
32.
see.
He's got 632 hunting small blocks. Is that what he's got?
No, I think he's got a small block. It's making. It's got like a 4-digit horsepower. He says. They say.
Really?
That's what I hear. Rumors.
That's
I hear all kind of rumors.
a lot to do that.
A lot off direct motor. I'm just hey, wait,
Takes a lot, don't it?
a lot. Man, people can tell you that, but it takes a lot to make it. A lot.
That's 23 degree.
I guarantee it ain't 23 degree.
Come on, man.
No, I promise you that.
Knock them off the shelf. Summit heads.
If he's telling you that, he's full of it.
Come on, man. Comp can.
Because I know somebody that's got the biggest. Because I know, matter of fact, I know a fella's got the biggest 23-degree head you can buy to put on a small block. And I know for a fact they don't make 1,000 horsepower.
Yep.
Biggest ones you can buy.
I heard it takes a lot to get 1,000.
It's gonna take a lot.
A real.
1,000.
Real.
Yep. I had a fella tell me, what did he tell me? 1.8 or 1.9 horsepower per cubic inch. Or something like that. That's all you're gonna get.
Yep. That must be
Without any,
Patrick.
without any extras.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It's crazy how I don't know. Horsepower numbers. You talk to some people and they'll be like, this is making this. And then you talk to some people that have something that you think it's way more than it is. And it's
yeah,
close to what that other guy thinks he has. If you know what I'm saying, you're like,
yeah.
damn, huh?
Well, I'm in my outlook of it, for as mud racing. If we in the mud racing, it ain't all horsepower motors. I can tell you that.
Nope.
You got to have a little torque. I know some people build some torque motors. They got some torqued up cams, and when you see this combo motor and pretty new truck, I hear you, Bubba. Quit.
Heck yeah.
He's bluffing. I think he's bluffing.
Is it black? Did he get off of it?
No, they ain't getting that. I heard it might be red.
Red.
And oh boy, if he gets that one, I'm gonna talk some trash to him. You know what I'm talking about, Ball Peen? I'm ready for him to come back. I missed my man, but I miss racing with him.
Mm-hmm.
He was a
His
killer.
his truck sure is shining out there, isn't it?
It's
I'm gonna talk
rolling, man.
that thing looking good
That thing,
out
that thing's
there.
hard. That thing's horseshoeing. It's mud racing. It's straight line. It's doing it all to the left over there.
Davis gotta live up to it when he comes back,
Yeah.
right? That thriller. Dang it.
Yep. That thriller's a bad man now. He's driving it.
He's giving it a hard time.
He gotta drive it, and he'll drive it too, man. But I'm ready to see that 1,000 plus horsepower. What's up, Caney? Mr. Harbison tuned in here tonight. Let's get
I thought J Tool had some power.
Oh, he does. He
You know,
told me some numbers too.
you look fast. Now these people talking 1,000 horsepower small logs. What? That thing dry sump, David?
That thing's dry sump,
It's
nitrous
got
oxide.
injected, huh?
I hope he's got that Bluetooth kit.
Bluetooth nitrous.
JB's, you very possible, man. They make that dyno say what they want to say, what they tell me.
That's what I heard.
I hear all kind of stuff. I don't give a damn if it's got 1,400 horsepower.
I want to see what it does. Right?
Yeah, I got one that's got about 600. That's pretty damn consistent. Ain't
Yep.
right, Red?
It's pretty consistent. I
That's
think it's
bad.
more than 100, but I
You go build you 1,000 horsepower motor and can't outrun a 600 horsepower. That's gonna be embarrassing.
yeah. Heck, I heard we were 500 is what I heard.
Yeah, somewhere around in there.
That's what they said. They took that thing apart and they said five. They said estimated horsepower on Cheese Puff was 500 horsepower. What do you think
On
about that?
YouTube, RJ, you can't believe everything you see on YouTube now.
No, not on YouTube. They said when they
13.
took it apart. That's what the motor guy said. Said y'all
Oh,
lucky 500 horsepower. I said really? Yep. It
they
was
ain't
sick.
making what you think. They ain't making what you think. This man said, RJ Hefner says,
So
you can go on YouTube and look up a 1,300 horsepower small block Ford, all aluminum, 10-degree heads. I guarantee you. Yeah,
oh yeah, what's that? 40 grand?
yeah. Shit. But you ain't gonna make. I don't think he's gonna make one with a steel block.
Them
With
dudes start talking about them $10,000 crankshafts, and I'm like,
yeah, you gonna spend a well, if you can afford to spend $50,000 to get 1,000 horsepower to put in a mud truck, I ain't got nothing for you. That's the
hey, it
problem.
could be combinations, bro.
Yeah, you get it working. You got to get it working.
Power
I
don't
got
matter.
RJ says 125,000. Yeah, you got to get it to the ground though. Keep it on the ground.
That's a
That's the
lot of money.
biggest. That's the biggest thing. I get mine keeping. We working on it.
We can stick that 500. We might do something, huh?
Yeah, if I get that 650 to the dirt, y'all gonna be in trouble.
That's what somebody told me and said, man, if y'all could get that truck to hook up, it'd do something. Oh. Yeah. That's what told me at Palmetto. I said, okay.
Internet, yeah.
Internet.
JB's talking about titanium rods and crank. That's 40,000 for titanium rods and crank. One donkey power. When's the banquet? Smiley, the banquet is this Saturday. Orangeburg Mud Balls. We're having a little party, hopefully.
Beat a
That's the plan.
car, beat a car, and demo derby.
Yep, that's gonna be a good one. And we're gonna pass out some plaques and belts and
Yep.
talk it up for next year and get everything ready for next year. Get everybody started, signed in. Let's go. I'm ready.
Yeah. And whatever type of racing we go doing, let's do it. Don't
Yep.
You ain't no hate the other way or whatever. Everybody gets so involved in feelings or something. If you do this and don't do that or whatever,
Yeah, this
race.
Saturday. This Saturday,
Race.
Smiley.
Want to get in? Do what you want to do.
Yep. Yep.
Plenty of types of racing. I know personally, I'm gonna race flat track, mud hole, and horseshoe next season.
Me
At
too. A
different.
little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. But I gotta say one thing before we get off here, Red. Little monkey's probably in the bed, so I can say it now. How about my Tigers, baby? How about them Tigers? How about
That's what.
them Tigers?
Yep. And they still let them dang ponies in.
They still let them in, baby. Still let them in. We all
And
the way. We looking.
pulled
They
it
got them.
out.
They got them dogs on the other side of the bracket. We looking for them dogs. So where we going?
Yeah. So you tell me there's a chance, right?
There's a hey, ball. All we gotta do, man. So all we gotta do is get in. You open the door, we coming in, baby.
If the right team shows up, they can win.
Oh yeah.
Or they could clips in it, like the second half or whatever. They've
Yeah.
got a great first quarter. That was sickening, wasn't it?
I ain't lying. I think had me worried to death.
Damn.
Kick a 54 man ain't kicked a 20-yard field goal. Yo, monkey's still up. He gonna be mad.
Is he still up?
Yeah.
How about Chandler? How about them Gamecocks? Right.
Miss
Them
Marlon says, "Go dogs." I hear you.
Gamecock, Gamecocks ought to play Florida State, huh?
Yeah,
Dang.
I just put yeah first half. We had to let them catch in. If we would have beat them that bad, Jared, we wouldn't have been. They wouldn't have got in, man. We had to get off the gas.
Yeah.
Got them two ACC teams in there.
I don't think they meant to get off the gas.
Whatever it did, didn't look too great.
That's called Clemsoning.
Yeah, I don't give a dang. Go Buckeyes. We don't even let you in here no more, Smiley. Buckeyes, man, get the heck out of here.
Oh no. God.
That's why
Awful. I
I
didn't know.
do not. I am not. That's one. That's one of my biggest teams. I cannot stand the Buckeyes.
Yeah. It'll feel better when they're out. Of course, who's in their side of the bracket? There's like a trash bracket. Like the third one down or whatever was like
They got
Boise.
like
Uh,
Tennessee and oh no, they got Tennessee. They got to play Oregon. I think they play Tennessee first.
Oregon's overrated though. They'll find
I
that
hope
out.
so. Clemson got a pretty favorable bracket.
Yeah, they did. But
They got.
like you said, beat Texas.
I think they can beat Texas. Texas can't run the ball.
Yeah, I think they can get Texas too. Their quarterback was falling apart. Ewers or whatever. If they pressure him, Clemson's good at pressuring when their defense is on.
Yep. We get Texas. I think we got who's that? Texas and then Boise. Is it Arizona State? I think they can beat Arizona State. So
I will admit, it's kind of exciting having a bracket coming up like that, like the basketball tournament has, because normally it's just a couple teams and it's over.
yeah, yeah.
I,
I'm happy for Carolina, man. Fred says Clemson's only happy because Gamecocks didn't make it in for them to play again. I mean, I'm happy for Carolina. I mean, when you your biggest thing you did all year is beat our team, you know we got a good team and a good program.
yeah, you did good. That's right.
Happy, hey, hands off. Y'all won the state. Tune in and watch what we do. Win it all, baby.
Hey, good for them to get a bone every now and then, right?
Yeah, man. Get some.
No, I
I,
like to see Carolina do. I don't hate on Carolina.
I don't like them worth the crap, but they doing good.
Yep, they're
They
getting
getting hey,
better.
they beat Clemson for sure. Beat them for sure.
They got
No take nothing from them.
You see his little interview, and well, I wish my wife would get off the phone and quit texting or something. Like, dang, well, come on, baby.
They got a damn good quarterback. Sellers, he's a good one. He's a damn good quarterback.
Mm-hmm. They're definitely on the rise,
Yep.
but
Yep. But just remember.
there's only so many spots, and they were a bunch of spots away, right out.
Yeah. That's like I tell them, they lost 3 games, y'all not get in. Clemson got in because they looked up and got the ACC championship.
That's exactly right. That's the
They
only
won the
reason.
ACC championship. That's right.
We're like, what, ranked 16th or something? But
Yep.
they said that that's the way it was going to work. That
Yep.
the five divisions or whatever, they'd get right in.
Yep.
So that's what happened.
One man beat a lot of fella. Well, I
But
mean,
it's bad Alabama got left out by that dang.
I'm glad. I don't like them neither.
You don't like, I don't really like them either, but football in the South is superior and it
Oh yeah.
brings fun to the top. You know, would have
Fred,
been
Fred,
Southern team in there.
Fred said one man beat y'all. Yep. And I don't know if he watched the game, but one man on Clemson was beating them too. Because our quarterback ran in the only touchdowns we had too. So if he wouldn't have threw that pick, it'd have been a different ball game. But y'all beat us. Better team won. That's it. Hook 'em
Yeah.
horns. Oh man, get on out of here.
Oh,
Horns down. How you do that thing? Like trying to go dog.
that's devil horns, or what? What are you throwing up there?
That's them damn Longhorns, baby. Horns down, baby.
He's doing gang signs on here. We're gonna get kicked off. I don't know what's
We kicked
happening.
off again. All right, fellas. But hey, hopefully we'll see everybody Saturday. I think they at 12.
Yep, get there early. You're racing in the beater car race.
Get you qualified, get you registered and all that.
I think they want to
Yeah.
look at. Remember what? Unhook your airbags, window down, right? No hitting in the
Yep.
driver's door.
Yep.
Seat
And it's gonna be
helmet
good.
Stay in
think
the
it's supposed
car.
to be, yeah, do not get out the car. And I think it's going to be like 60s and sunny, so it's going to be pretty dang good weather.
Yeah, rain will be out of here.
Yep. And hopefully all this wind will be gone. And all right, I guess get back to working on what we're going to do for this year, and we'll let everybody know as soon as we know.
Yeah, man. Let me thank all these awesome sponsors and tracks for 2024, where we're headed. Muddy Addiction, all about mud. Orangeburg Mud Bog, Twitty's Mud Bog, Thunder Alley Mudplex, Branchville Mud Bog, Little Dew Mud Bog, Tyndall Farms Mud Bog, Palmetto Mudway, Southern Thunder Mud Track. Also like to thank Redline Kart Sales, Hustler Racing, McCarn Heating and Air, Spare Parts Racing, Cook Renovations, Tool Brothers Incorporated, Shaky Jordan Motorsports, Hares Repair Service, Holy City Proud Boys, Godfather Racing, Triple Threat Racing Engines, and as always, the man Johnny Martin at Johnny Martin Well Drilling. Johnny Martin Well Drilling. Thanks for everything y'all do and supporting this series
Yes,
and all
sir.
everywhere.
Yep, all the tracks and good people. We enjoyed it. We'll see y'all Saturday. If not before then. If you need
That's right.
anything, give us a holler. Any ideas, hit us up and let us know. We'll talk with y'all next time. See ya. Have a good week.